Hey everyone, so this is my Walgreens haul for this week, and I'm kind of down, but you know, everything in good spirits, I guess. Let's start out with the first transaction that I did and the drama behind that. So, walk in the store, everything seems cool. The manager that I had issues with early in the week wasn't there, and so, you know, I felt pretty good. So the other manager was there that likes me, and I was telling her about the March Madness one, and she was like, oh, we have Easter miniatures that go along with the March booklet. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So, you know, we get all happy-go-lucky. She shows me where they are. I pick them up, go to the register to cash up, and problem. My register award didn't print. I had picked up the Hershey's miniatures, but they were the Easter kind, and she was like, oh, well, that shouldn't matter. You should still get your register award because it's Hershey's miniatures. Problem was, after I went back and looked over the ad, because she still, you know, gave me the $10, whatever, but I went back, looked over the ad, and it's supposed to be 9.4 to 12 ounce. I don't know if that's the problem, but I think the sizing was an issue, because even though the Hershey's miniatures for the Easter, they are miniatures, they weren't that 9.4 ounce to 12 ounce size. They were 8.5. So I think that's where we down fell with that. So I just exchanged them out, and she was happy to do that for me. So when we did I had a $10 gift card left over from that Delica deal, so I used that to pay with. When we did it with the Easter ones, my bill was $4.97 that I had to pay out of pocket, which I didn't mind. And then I exchanged them, and she, you know, she was kind enough to exchange them for me. So I was fine with that. They were the same price, so she didn't charge me anything more or anything like that. But if you were curious of the coupon that I used, it was this one. I can't remember which newspaper it came out of, but it is newspaper one. It says any 3 Hershey's Kisses, Reese's, Hershey's Bliss, miniatures, eggs, or Cadbury's, or Whopper. It doesn't say that it has to be Easter, so that's what I ended up using anyway. And I got some Coke, and I got 6 of those Hershey's candies that you see there, allowing me to get the $10 register award. So I took the $10 register award, and I rolled it on to the right card that you see there, the Dial, what is that? The Dial Speed Foam, the Irish Springs. I had the $3 offer 2 coupon, which is no longer available, sadly, and I only had 2. I could have sworn I did 4 of them, but I'm thinking that I used that on the first time that this deal had started, because this has been a while. I think this is, yeah, that right guard deal has been a while. I did this before. Buy 4 of them, it spits out a $4 register award. The Dial is $4.99. We had that $1 off coupon for that. That spit out a $2 register award. And the Irish Spring is $2 for $6. And that's spitting out, I think it's a $3 register award, if I'm not mistaken. So with the Irish Spring body wash and deodorant, I had that, what was it? They were $1 off coupons that came in those Colgate coupon packs that we got a while ago. I think they're still out there. So that's why you see a body wash and a deodorant for the Irish Spring, because I had one of each, so that's how that worked out. So I rolled my $10 onto that, and I ended up paying $1.26 out of pocket, which I wasn't expecting to pay that much, because I needed a filler, so that's why you see the bag there. But I paid $1.26 out of pocket, saved myself over $36, so I thought that was good, I guess. And then I took my $4, $2, and $3 register awards, which would be like, I rolled 10 and I got 9 back, onto this Bayer transaction that we see here. All of the 36 count low dose, 36 or 32? They're 32 count, yeah. Those 32 count low dose ones, there wasn't much of them. I left one on the shelf, so I just decided to get the chewable 36 down there, and 2 Bayer Advanced, and a 1 a day. Let me tell you the issue with the 1 a day. The 1 a day, oh, I'm shaky here. The 1 a day is in the paper, in their paper. that says there's $4 off certain counts. Okay, so let me tell you all the drama with the one a day. So the one a day is in their ad, mind you, for, here's the ad. It says $4 off pain relief or supplements, 200 count relief, 500 to 200 count, select one a day. Okay, 50 to 200 count, select one a day. Alright, so I'm looking at the one a day on the shelf and none of them are marked. Okay, so they're basically just saying with the coupon, all of them had the little tag that said, you know, the one-off coupon that's in the March booklet. So I was like, okay, I'll just go and get the 100 count. Okay, got the 100 count men's one a day, and it didn't take off the $4. Don't know why. So manager had to come back and ask the cashier to just ring it up as the $4 were taken off of it. So it ended up being about $5. She had to void it off, ended up being $5.99. I had a $2 off coupon for the one a day product. That looks like this. That's what that coupon looks like for the one a day. That's what I used. I had the $2 off Bayer Advance coupon. I also had the $1 off Bayer 32 count or higher. So I used all those manufacturer coupons, plus I used the $1 offs that were in the March booklet for each of these items. So the Bayer one in the March booklet took off $4, and the one a day in the March booklet took off $1. I paid out of pocket for the third transaction. After I took my $3 from my second transaction onto this, I paid $2.49 out of pocket. It was a little much in my opinion, but you know, oh well. I think that was the $1 that came over from the one a day. And that's why that occurred. The fourth transaction wasn't really on my list of things to do, but when I saw them I was like, finally they got some in. I've been waiting on these for a while. I think this is a monthly deal. These pacifiers are $4.29. We had that $1.50 off printable from couponnetwork.com, and there is also a, I think it's $2 off in the March booklet. Basically, they are 79 cents a piece. That's after the coupons. And I took a register reward. I took my $2 register reward from the dial foam onto those, paying $1.49 for all 4 of them. So I thought that was pretty good, I guess. I saved $16 on some pacifiers. But yeah, this is my haul. I spent basically $10 out of pocket, and I left with $4 in register rewards from the right guard. So essentially, it's like I paid $6 for everything here. You guys, let me know what you think of my haul. I mean, I'm not too satisfied, I guess, because I spent so much out of pocket. But yeah, I still think it was good, considering, you know, that it is not a good week to be rolling too much in terms of the items that we have to choose from. But I got some Coke, so I'll be chugging on one of those later. But before I go, I wanted to also show you that if you bought, or if you're planning on buying any more of the Advent pacifiers, this coupon here printed out for $1 of any one Advent pacifier pack, and it also printed out a $3 off any one multi-pack of the bottles. So I thought that was interesting. Okay, you guys, let me know again what you think of the haul. If you've done any of these deals, let me know if you've had, you know, any trouble or anything like that, and if everything really worked out for you. Yeah, so I will talk to you guys in another couponing video really soon. Bye.